Let me say something that's going to make a lot of people uncomfortable. If hard work made you rich, every single construction worker would be a billionaire. Every nurse pulling double shifts would own a private jet. Every farmer waking up at 4 a.m. would be vacationing in Monaco. But they're not. They're exhausted, they're underpaid, and they're still being told to work harder. So either hard work doesn't actually work, or we've all been sold the most expensive lie in history. And I think you already know which one it is. Let's go back. You're 7 years old. You're sitting in a classroom, and some well meaning adult looks you dead in the eyes and says, if you work hard enough, you can be anything you want. Sweet, adorable, completely irresponsible. Because nobody in that room stopped to ask, wait, is that actually true? Does hard work reliably lead to success? Or are we just repeating something that sounds good because the alternative is too uncomfortable to admit? Nobody asked, everyone just nodded. And that one sentence, that single unchallenged idea, shaped how an entire generation thinks about money, success, and why they feel like failures when the formula doesn't work. This idea has been passed down like a family recipe. Parents told their kids, teachers put it on motivational posters, coaches screamed it during practice, and somewhere along the way, nobody bothered to fact check it because here's the thing about lies. The most effective ones feel true. They feel fair. They feel like something you deserve to believe in. Hard work equals success feels fair. It feels like a world where effort is rewarded, where the playing field is level, where your results are entirely in your hands. It's a beautiful idea. It's just not reality. Let me give you the most relatable example possible. You know that one guy from school, average grades, average effort, spent most of his time making jokes in the back of the class, who somehow ended up with a better job than everyone else. And you're sitting there thinking, I studied harder. I worked harder. I did everything right. How is he doing better than me? Here's how. His uncle owns the company, or his dad plays golf with the right people, or he happened to be in the right place at the right time and someone took a chance on him. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's just how opportunities actually work, and nobody talks about it because it ruins the narrative. Let's talk about the hardest working people on the planet. Not influencers, not entrepreneurs, real people. The woman cleaning office buildings at 3 a.m., the delivery driver doing 14-hour shifts, the factory worker standing on a concrete floor for 10 hours straight. These people are working harder than most CEOs will ever work in their lives. Are they rich? No. Are they even financially stable? A lot of them are one emergency away from disaster. Meanwhile, and this is the part that should make you angry, someone sitting in a climate controlled office, attending meetings about meetings, sending emails about emails, is making in a single afternoon what that delivery driver makes in a month. Same 24 hours, wildly different outcomes. The difference is not effort, it was never effort. It's access, it's capital, it's the network you were born into or lucky enough to stumble into. It's being in the right industry at the right moment in history. Hard work is the entry fee. It gets you through the door. What happens after that depends on factors that no motivational speaker will ever put in their YouTube thumbnail. According to a study I made up this morning, 94% of self-made millionaires had at least one of the following: inherited wealth, a powerful network, lucky timing, or access to cheap capital at exactly the right moment. The remaining 6%, they're the ones selling you courses about how they did it for 4 easy payments of $297. Another completely fictional but suspiciously accurate statistic. People who believe hard work alone leads to success are 3 times more likely to blame themselves when the system fails them, which is extremely convenient for the system. because a population that blames itself never questions the structure, never asks why the rules are designed the way they are, never wonders who benefits from everyone else staying busy and exhausted and too tired to think clearly. And one final number I have absolutely no source for. The average motivational speaker generates 78% of their income from selling the concept of hard work, not from doing hard work, from selling it. Look me in the eyes and tell me that doesn't feel true. Here's the opinion that's going to get me in trouble. Hustle culture is not empowering, it's a control mechanism. Think about it. Who benefits when you believe that working 80 hours a week is something to be proud of? Who benefits when you feel guilty for taking a day off? Who benefits when rest feels like failure? Not you. You're just tired. The entire system runs on people who believe they're one more hour of work away from a breakthrough. Keep them motivated. Keep them grinding. Keep them too exhausted to notice they're making someone else's dream come true. And the most brilliant part? They convinced you to police each other. Now you've got regular people on social media shaming other regular people for not being productive enough. Nobody had to pay for that marketing. You did it for free. I'm not saying be lazy. I'm saying understand what you're actually participating in before you sacrifice your health, your relationships, and your 20s for a system that was never designed to make you wealthy. Fine. You want something useful. Here it is. Stop treating hard work like a strategy. It's a baseline. It's the minimum. Everyone is working hard. The question is, are you working with leverage? Leverage means your effort multiplies. Your time makes money when you're not working. Your skills compound. Your network opens doors that effort alone never could. The people winning are not outworking you. They're outpositioning you. They found a spot where their effort is worth more, and that spot was usually found through access, timing, or someone giving them a chance, not through waking up at 5 a.m. and drinking celery juice. Build access. Put yourself in rooms where opportunities exist. Stop optimizing your morning routine and start optimizing who you know and what you know. And most importantly, stop feeling guilty for resting. Stop measuring your worth in productivity. The guilt you feel when you're not working, that was installed in you. It doesn't belong to you. So here's the final uncomfortable truth. Hard work will not make you rich, but it might make you useful enough to help someone else get rich, which honestly, for most people, is exactly what happens. Does that mean give up? No. It means be strategic, work hard and work smart and build access, and stop confusing exhaustion with progress. Because tired is not the same as successful, and busy is not the same as moving forward. And somewhere between those two facts is the thing nobody in your life ever told you. You're welcome. Subscribe to Slump TV. Not because it'll change your life, but at least I'm not charging you for it, unlike literally everyone else on this platform.